As a filmmaker, it's hard to make high-quality videos without burning out. I make weekly videos for my channel and the one I manage for Craft Sportswear. Plus, I have to create social media versions, and with so much to do, I have to save time without losing quality. And right now I'm in Chamonix, and while I film here, editing is pretty much standing still. I get to go home to lots of old footage and some amazing new stuff. And then I need to turn all that stuff into something cinematic without spending hours at the computer. Kinda tough. So in a perfect world, every shot would be perfect immediately.
Pretty amazing view, right? I run from, I don't know if I can show you. Okay, so I started way down there in Chamonix. I went up to that place over there with Tim, and then I came up all the way here.
But that's not how it works. Even in a stunning place like Chamonix, you need to have the right tools to make your videos look amazing. After a long day of filming, the last thing I want to do is to spend hours color grading each clip.
Snow.
But I still do it because I care about the cinematic look. It's just something that makes my movies more immersive.
Took a wrong turn again. Gotta go back.
And I do it to create consistency that doesn't rip the audience out of the film they're watching. This stuff takes time though, and I always look for ways to speed it up and to keep things looking professional. Usually I would use DaVinci Resolve for this, and a professional grading tool that I've been using for 10 years. So when Wondershare asked me to try their post-production tool Filmora, I didn't really have huge expectations. I remember trying it a while back and it felt like it had potential, but yeah, it wasn't really there yet. Oh yeah, and they're sponsoring this video as well. So for me, this is a chance to just test out how these new tools might not otherwise have been something I'd given a chance. So straight away I realized that Filmora's LUT feature was something that a lot of filmmakers will like, especially if you need to do quick turnarounds of an edit. Like other LUTs, it creates a consistent look without losing, the quality, and it saves time. It's really easy to just put a LUT on and then quickly tweak it as you want. But the pro way of doing this is to first balance all the shots for consistency. So that's the color balance and also the exposure. You do that and then you can put the LUT on and have it consistent from shot to shot. It makes it possible to just copy and paste the look, I would say, almost. Filmora has some other awesome AI tools that really impressed me. But first, let me just show you how easy it is to use Filmora's LUTs. I import the footage, and then let's take this shot from the top of the mountain. You have lots of LUTs that can instantly change how your footage looks. With just a few clicks, you can make a dull shot look like it's from a movie. And the best part is that you can adjust each LUT to fit your style. Once you find the right look, you can save it for future projects, saving even more time. But that's not all. The AI tools like text-to-speech and editing with text are super useful, especially when you have a lot of projects going on. These tools make editing faster and easier. And I wish other editing programs had more of these tools where you can just edit the words that people are saying rather than the timeline. That's so freaking old, and before this I used Descript to edit interviews, and then I imported parts of the interviews into DaVinci Resolve. And I would love if they added a feature so that I could round trip these tools in a similar way, because the way that Resolve handles transcripts editing is terrible, almost useless. And what surprised me is that there's been so much talk about CapCut in recent years, but Filmora does that stuff too. All of those AI-driven effects for captions, access to stock footage and more. It even looks very similar.
Look, blueberries! Blueberries! Last day of shooting was yesterday. It freaking wrapped for this time. I'm just going on this epic hike. You can go up there, but yeah, I'm just gonna go this way.
So I need to make a lot of videos, and while I usually will edit like bigger projects in DaVinci Resolve, Filmora is for sure a tool that can do all of that while saving you valuable time. It can help you spend less time on editing and more time out there, capturing, great shots. Whether it's a quick social media post or a full-length video, these LUTs, they gave me cinematic quality that I want without spending hours on color grading. And the AI tools make the whole editing process easier. For me, Filmora makes sense to anybody who is feeling like editing tools are making things too complex. If you just want to get to telling your story and finishing your video, then you should test it out. Now, once everything is edited, I can just export the video knowing it looks just as good as something that took twice as long to make. And whether you're making videos every week like me, or just starting out, Filmora's LUTs and AI tools can help you keep the quality high without burning out. Try it out and let me know in the comments what you think about it.
Now I'm gonna start running a bit because this is too nice not to run. This should be my rest day, but I can't really give up on an opportunity like this to run this part of it.
Because what I really like is that some brands, some tools, they're pushing the boundaries of how we see things, like the editing process, how it could be in the future. You know what the dumbest thing about DaVinci Resolve is? You can't even copy the text into where you're editing. You have to put it in the middle or at the end of a timeline. How dumb is that?